I'm Keely Eanes, and today I'm presenting my research proposal, Depression in Individual Sports versus Team Sports. For part one of the introduction, you first need to differentiate team sports versus individual sports. Team sports include softball, football, basketball, baseball, not wrestling, sorry, hockey. Basically, team sports are just where you're surrounded by other individuals on one team in order to compete against another team. So you are surrounded by other people and you're not performing individually, you're performing together as a whole. Individual sports include golf, swimming, wrestling, tennis. These sports are sports where you're not surrounded by another team and trying to perform together. You're by yourself and all the focus is on you, and you're competing against one other person on the opposing side of the match. There was a study done by Johnson and Roskowski that studied undergraduates from a university where they were enrolled in team sport classes and some were enrolled in individual aerobics dance class. Questionnaires were used to measure the number of depressive traits in each group. The results revealed that overall mental health, including depression, stress, and anxiety, decreased in team sport classes over the aerobic dance class. So, this is one prime study where team sports showed less depressive traits over individual sports. So, on to introduction part two. Strobe said that playing on a team sport is said to encourage individuals to develop social skills and mental skills. Teamwork overall allows athletes to work in a group that encourages acceptance, which can potentially lead to a decrease in depressive states. So basically, this is saying that a teamwork and a team environment establishes acceptance to all the members of the team. It allows them to be picked up through encouragement. They basically, the energy of the whole team sets the mood for each other. Plubar, McCracken, Griffith, and Cristino's study gave athletes questionnaires to record diet habits, injuries, sleep habits, training schedules, and the overall sport participation. Athletes were asked to circle sports they had participated in. Self-reported diagnoses of depression, anxiety were higher in those that participated in individual sports over those that played in team sports. So this study actually has accurate information to support the hypothesis that individual sports experience more depressive traits over team sports. My personal hypothesis is that I hypothesize that athletes who play individual sports may experience higher depressive symptoms than those who play team sports. For the methods portion of my research proposal, the design of this study can be considered a 2x3 between subjects factorial experiment. The dependent variable is the number of depressive traits listed on the survey. The participants for this study are 30 college students ranging from freshman class to senior class, attending Brush University, a private college in Owensboro, Kentucky. Anyone 18 or older will not need required consent from a parent or guardian to participate, but if they are younger than 18, they must provide parent or guardian consent. The participants are diverse, representing different ethnicities, ages, and intellectual abilities. The participants were chosen by convenience. They make up an introduction to psychology class and receive an incentive for their participation. Materials for this include a 10-question questionnaire type survey, and it will be used with the same questions on it for all the participants. Questions asking if they have felt stressed, anxious, or depressed in the past 6 months are included in the survey. There is an option to rate how they have felt 1 through 5, 1 is not bad and 5 being bad. The questionnaires also ask them if they play a sport and what sport do they play. All questionnaires will have the same number of questions and the same exact questions. Those who choose to play a sport will be the focus, and those who indicate that they do not play a sport will be the control. For the overall procedure of this research proposal, there are 30 college students, and they will be given a 10-question survey. asking them certain questions about their mental health. Students will fill out the survey on a random day during class. All participants will fill out the survey on the exact same day. Students will be asked not to share their answers with any other participants. They are told that they will be informed of the survey results when the study is entirely over. All participants will fill out the survey in the same classroom, spaced out enough to do their surveys privately. They'll be asked to take the survey seriously and respond honestly. Any questions participants may have will be addressed before the survey begins. Each participant will be given 15 minutes to complete their survey. After each student has completed their survey, they will be thanked and given their incentive. Their incentive includes extra bonus points for participating in the survey. For those who chose not to participate in the survey, they will be asked to write a 150-word paper over if they think athletes who play team sports or individual sports experience more depressive symptoms. Limitations in future research include one limitation is this study is self-report bias. Subjects may not feel obligated to respond honestly to survey questions, and some subjects may not feel comfortable to responding to questions based on their mental health. Data errors may also occur due to subjects not responding. Future research could be studying a larger population of athletes and non-athletes across the country to improve the external and internal validity of this present study. Co-founds such as ethnicity, race, and gender could also be reduced by having a larger population. Implications of the study. The results of this study, if my hypothesis turns out to be correct after I actually perform the study, can be implicated in university and colleges, seeing that individual sport athletes at university and colleges may experience more depressive symptoms than those who play team sports. University and colleges need to recognize that. They can reach out through on-campus counseling, their athletic departments, faculty, staff. They can give them counseling options. They can give them tutoring options to help them study more, to relieve some of their academic stress. Coaches can reach out to them. Overall, you can just implicate this into a university and college environment, and maybe some outside counseling can be taken if the on-campus counselor sees need be for that athlete. Here am I works cited. And I did my dance one time on TikTok and went viral with it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.